1.4 billion kilometers away from Earth, the second largest gaseous planet in the solar system, Saturn, and its moon Titan. It is Saturn's largest moon and the solar system's second largest moon. It is covered by a thick, hazy atmosphere that contains large amounts of methane. Its surface also contains lakes, seas, and rain made of liquid methane and ethane. Apart from Earth, it is the only known place in the solar system where stable liquid exists on the surface, because of which scientists think that there could be life there. The year 2005, a year in which just one signal from Titan strengthened the possibility of the existence of extraterrestrial life in our solar system. Because the scientist found water, hydrogen, methane, and nitrogen cycle there. And all these are the same things that are present on Earth, which are the reason for the existence of life. Does life really exist on Titan or not? Actually, Titan is a very interesting moon. The search for life on Titan started in the year 1944, almost 300 years after the discovery of Titan. At that time, Dutch-American astronomer Gerald Kuiper was doing research on Titan. Then, a surprising characteristic of Titan came in front of him, and that characteristic was Titan's atmosphere. An atmosphere in which all the living creatures on Earth could live comfortably. No one knew how much truth and how much lie was there in the evidence they found. And that is why, to find out the truth, Cassini-Huygens probe was launched to Titan in 1997. Now, as soon as this probe entered the atmosphere of Titan, the scientists started hearing a strange frequency from there. And as the probe was moving towards the surface of Titan, the frequency was increasing even more. Now seeing this, first of all the scientists thought that the frequency is occurring due to the observation of some part of this probe, and the best solution to this would be to investigate the probe. But while investigating, a different truth came before them. Actually, the problem was not in the probe, but in the atmosphere of Titan itself. In fact, the changes taking place in Titan's atmosphere were generating this frequency in the probe. And there were only two chances due to which this could be happening. Either extraterrestrial life is present in Titan's atmosphere, which is generating frequency in the probe, or the atmosphere there is like that. But here a new mode was about to come in the probe's findings. As soon as the probe was launched there and started its testing on the soil there, its readings indicated that there are 100% chances of life existing here. In fact, its readings even said that the life present there has even started breathing. When these soil samples were chemically tested, then three things came forward as proof of life living there. The first thing was the disappearance of hydrogen from Titan's atmosphere. Well, according to a study, hydrogen is being formed in Titan's atmosphere, and the formed hydrogen is getting evenly distributed in the entire upper atmosphere of Titan. But where hydrogen should have floated in the air with its light and weight characteristic, it is disappearing as soon as it reaches the surface level. Now, if we talk about our Earth, then hydrogen is one of the most important elements for survival here. Today, due to the existence of hydrogen in our sun, if there was no hydrogen, then there would be no sun. And if there was no sun, then we would also not have existed, and many such species are breathing on hydrogen in our Yellowstone National Park, and perhaps these same species are consuming hydration from Titan's atmosphere as well. Seeing this, the scientist had a similar interpretation because, on one hand, hydrogen is being generated in large amount, but on the other hand, someone is consuming it. So where is it going? Well, the second proof of this extraterrestrial life was less amount of acetylene and nitrogen. A report also revealed that the life present there was not only consuming hydrogen, but it was also consuming acetylene, which is being consumed by groundwater microorganisms present on our Earth today. Now, groundwater microorganisms means water bodies like lakes, rivers, and seas. But the water bodies discovered on Titan were quite different from the water bodies on Earth, because there is not water, but ethane and methane flowing in it. And that too not only on the ground, but also below the ground, in which there may be microorganisms below, and the same microorganisms are increasing the amount of nitrogen in Titan's atmosphere, because scientists also made it clear that the amount of nitrogen is increasing every hour in Titan's atmosphere. Now if we see, a similar nitrogen cycle exists on Earth as well. Well, the third and last analysis of the life there was cryovolcanic eruption. A volcano from which hot lava does not come out, but cold ice water, ammonia, and methane gas substances were coming out. These substances are most important for life. From these three evidences, they guessed that some life is breathing on Titan, But there is a life which is surviving on methane, for which methane is its life. But if we see it present, scientists have only hints of life existence. They have not got any success in finding life thriving on it. But what if any life from outside is sent to survive on this planet, considering its habitability? Will that life be able to survive? Titan is such a moon of the solar system whose all characteristics match with the characteristics of the Earth. If we talk about other things, then the water present in the Earth atmosphere acts as a shelter, meaning that the Earth atmosphere prevents galactic cosmic rays from entering the Earth. If these water droplets were not there in the Earth atmosphere, then perhaps the Earth would also have been an inhabitable planet. And just like there are water droplets on Earth, similarly there is methane and ethane on Titan which do the same work. They do not let any cosmic radiation reach the surface of Titan. Meaning, if I am present there and see this shield, then I can say that there are all those things on Titan which are necessary for life to survive, except oxygen. But don't worry, there is no oxygen here. But the ice water present below the surface of Titan will solve this problem of ours as well. According to electrolysis, we can also create oxygen ourselves in the future. Now, on one hand, Titan has energy, water, and a good atmosphere as well. And on the other hand, Mars has neither oxygen, nor ocean, nor atmosphere, meaning that the thought of colonizing Titan is not a stupid game for us at all. Rather, it can be the smartest idea. Before this future Mars, we should make Titan our second habitable home. But everything has a positive and negative side. In the same way, Titan colonization also has several negatives. Its biggest question is the temperature of Titan because the distance between Sun and Titan is very high and therefore, in comparison to Earth, only 1% sunlight reaches here, and 90% of it is absorbed by the thick atmosphere of Titan, due to which the heat is unable to reach the surface, and the surface temperature neither decreases nor increases from minus 178 degrees Celsius. Living in Titan is equivalent to living in Antarctica. It is impossible for us to survive in this temperature. Till now, the temperature recorded in negative extremes on Earth is minus 89.2 degrees Celsius, and even if this is seen, till now 4.3 million people have lost their lives due to the temperature going below minus 30 degrees Celsius. And now, if millions of people are dying in such temperatures, then you can imagine what will happen to humans in minus 179 degrees Celsius. That is, it is possible to survive on an average Titan, but it will be very difficult to live there practically. Now, if we talk about our Earth that existed 3.7 million years ago, then the condition of the Earth was also similar to that of Titan. There were nitrogen and methane compounds in the atmosphere, volcanic eruptions were taking place everywhere, and the surface level was full of hydrocarbons. But one day, an electric spark changed both the map and appearance of the Earth. Electrification that happened 3.7 billion years ago broke down phosphorus hydrocarbons and converted them into RNAs. RNAs combined with each other and converted into DNA, and a unicellular organism was formed. Then these unicellular organisms multiplied and formed multicellular organisms, and then after millions of years of evolution, humans were born. Although no evidence of life has been found there till now, but there are many active forces on Titan like wind, ice and ocean, volcanic activity, and shifting and continental places which cause the Earth to shift, and hence there are still chances of something interesting happening on Titan in the future. In probabilistic value, these chances can be very low, but still, we never know what will happen next. There can be a live electric spark, or humans can generate such electricity that Titan can also turn into a habitable planet. Well, to research all these aspects, NASA has organized the Dragonfly mission, which is going to be launched in 2027. It will be an autonomous rotary-wing drone capable of flying from point to point, studying the surface and chemical composition of Titan's atmosphere and searching for signs of life-worthiness. Although Dragonfly will not land in lakes, it will collect samples from dunes, craters, and plains where organic molecules may accumulate. This will be the first study of its kind in a hydrocarbon environment. Now we have all the possible ingredients that are useful in creating life. We have energy, water, organic material. It is just a matter of mixing all these and forming life, in which if nature is not able to do it, then humans can play a very big role. If vesicles do indeed exist on Titan, It means the conditions necessary for life to thrive exist there, says Connor Nixon of NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. This opens up new avenues of research and could change our approach to the search for life in space. Do you think that we will be able to make these places habitable in future? If yes, then mention your opinion in the comment section below.